You are making a ton of sense.
But at the same time, I do love my ponytail. It's like if I would choose to wear it like that, I would, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
It's like a uniform to work, dude. It's not.
It's hard. It's hard because it's like, it's me, but it's like, okay, there's another me. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, there's a curly shower head me that looks exactly like my baby videos, you know?
Would you ever start wearing your hair naturally, like with the curls?
I think I would. I think I have a hard time marrying it to the music for me because I have kind of created this persona and this thing and this, you know, I think, I don't know if I love it for work. Does that make sense?
Yes. There's, I mean, it is the same Ariana, but there's a different.
Yeah.
There's a difference between the two. Like,
and I like that. I think I like that for now. I mean, maybe there will be a phase in my life where I'm like, oh, this makes sense for this project. I should rock this for this project. But for now, I think it's like a really nice private separation, like degree of separation that keeps me kind of like, yeah, this is separate. And the things that you see are separate. And it isn't your reality. And it's like there is this time where you do get to take the character off. Does that make sense?
totally.
Because it's like you see a lot. And it's just to be a person who does what I do is a blessing, but it's also kind of weird. And I think there are times when I'm really grateful for that degree of separation. Although it is such a blessing and I am grateful to be in the position I'm in, it does feel nice to have like this grounding thought of like, yeah, that's not reality. Your reality. I don't know. It's so much more than hair. I'm talking about way much more than hair. Sorry.
Yeah, but it is all connected to your hair. It is
Really?
it is all connected to your hair, truly, because I you know, it's like the thought of like let your hair down. This is like just you're taking off your work uniform. You're becoming a different person, but also the same. It's a different version of you. It's like at home. You
Picture me being like at the end of the day, like
you hang it up like right by the door or something.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, Myron.
POV, one of my favorite songs from this album, and personally and a little selfishly, the record made me really adjust what I'm looking for in a partner, because it's a love song that opened my eyes as opposed to making me jealous of love or sad of somebody's love. It was really hopeful and slightly empowering, and I don't know, it made me realize what I should be expecting in a partner, which is a big deal.
Well, it's a tricky one because it's also like, of course you love yourself before you're able to fully love someone else. Of course. And this isn't really about that in a way. It's just kind of about, you know how everyone has the little things that you're like, ugh, how could you like that, you know? And you see someone who you're madly in love with, love that. And you're just kind of like, I'm floored. Like I'm like choking up. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oof, I want to feel that, you know? And I kind of was like, wow, I don't think that's a song that's been written. I was like, I'd love to see me from his point of view. And then I was like, let me text Taylor real quick. And then we made it, and it feels really special. And I've never thought that before.
Yeah, you have to experience this in order to write it. Correct?
Yeah, and I think it feels really special because I don't know many songs that have that concept, and I don't think they are there. And I think that a lot of love songs exist already, and to write one that feels like new and like a new piece of information and a new point of view, for lack of, you know, not saying a bad pun, it feels really like special. And so yeah, I don't know, that's a very special one. I adore Taylor. I love writing with her, creating with her. It's so special.
With the more and more success you have, do you find yourself questioning everything you release more or less?
I think I have to remind myself that I need to not put the pressure on myself to outdo what I've done or make it about things like that, because it's not the point of being an artist. It's not why I started singing. It's not, you know what I mean? So I was just as happy singing in gay bars after a show of 13 and, you know,